friends. Thank you so much for coming on this journey with me as I learn a new skill and do my first steek. I'm super excited. As you can see, I finished knitting the sweater. This is the Finley Marlene by Park & Knit. It's a baby sweater. It's my go-to baby sweater pattern because it's amazing. So I've gone ahead and done the first step for steeking, which is marking the center line, which is the line that I'm going to cut. And this first video is just going to be talking about how I did that. So during my research, kind of looking into how to do this, I realized that some patterns are written specifically for steeking. So they'll have designated stitches in the center, making it really easy to mark. You know, Park did not write this to be steeked. So I just sort of found the center line on my own, and let me show you how I did that. It's really high tech. I held up the neckline and I kind of held it at the shoulder seams, or the top of the shoulder, and counted in the ribs to find the center rib. So this is the center rib. And doing the steek, you want to cut between the stitches. So I originally went down this line all the way down the sweater, and it would actually take me into the purl edge of this ribbing down at the bottom. So to go through a knit stitch on the ribbing and a knit stitch on the ribbing, I chose to go through this left side of the center stockinette knit stitch column of the ribbing, all the way down the center, which comes down to the right side of the bottom, the right side stockinette column, the bottom there. So what I'm going to try to do when I pick up for a button band is consider that edge and try to even it out along the ribbing on the top and bottom. So that's how I did that. And then I just basically took a contrast thread and a tapestry needle and just wove it through in and out of those little bars just to mark the center line. So the next step after this is to do crochet reinforcement stitches. So for this project, I knit this on size 7 needles. And the ribbing at the top and the bottom is size 5s. And so for the crochet reinforcement, I'm going to use a size 5, 3.75 millimeter crochet hook. And the stitches that you're going to reinforce are the ones that are directly next to the center line into half of the stitch where the center line marks. So if this is my center line, I'm going to do crochet reinforcement on this column here, all the way down on this side. And this is a purl edge, so that's a little hard to see, but it will be this edge on the left-hand side. So the next video, I will show you how I'm going to do those reinforcement stitches.